Okay, in today's lesson, I'll provide you guideline how to attempt the best answers because you are going to appear in October, November in exam um, in Cambridge O-level Pakistan Studies exams. So I think this is very beneficial for you that you must know what techniques you are going to apply for producing the best answers. Uh, Previously, I have discussed with you the examiner reports, but this is the first time that I'm going to share with you the candidate responses as well, and then the examiner comments. So in this way, I think so that many queries you have to, I'm going to answer you. So this is very important. I think that you have to concentrate all the points. Uh, the main aim of this lesson is to show how different levels of candidate performance, high, middle, and low. So I'll show you the examiner. So I'll show you the candidate responses as well. In today's lesson, I'll discuss high and middle. It means that we will uh, do the comparative studies, relate to the subject curriculum and assessment objectives. I also share with you the best answer which are related to 7-mark answer. And in next lesson, I'll discuss with you the 10-mark answer. But today I'll discuss with you 7-mark answer. Number three, there are examples of marked candidate responses. This is first time that I'm going to share with you the candidate responses. It means कि मैं आपको actual candidate exam के answer scripts आपको दिखाऊंगी. So you must know कि what our strengths and weaknesses are. Each an examiner comments on performance, and after that I'll share with you the examiner comments as well. Basically, comments are given to indicate where and why marks were awarded, right? So this is an opportunity for you that you can improve your performance. In this way, it is possible to understand what candidates have done to gain their marks. It means how you can get maximum number, or if you are producing an average answer, so what things are required that you can improve yourself. ठीक है बेटा. सो इस तरीके से आपको दो तरह से फायदा होगा. एक तो फर्स्ट टाइम आप एक्चुअल कैंडिडेट की रिस्पॉन्सेज को देख लोगे, और नंबर टू इसी के रिलेटेड आप ये देखोगे कि एग्जामिनर ने उसको मार्क कैसे किया है. ठीक है. सो नाउ कम्स ऑन कैंडिडेट रिस्पॉन्सेज. इसके लिए सबसे पहले जो मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन डिस्कस कर रही हूँ वो है actually जो question number 1 होता है, you all know that question 1 have 4 parts, A and part A and part B. Part A is content based, part B is pictorial based, and part C is 7-mark question. So as I told you earlier कि मैं आपके साथ आज जो है वो 7-mark answer discuss करूँगी. So question number 1 part C. Why were the British able to take control of India by 1850? Right? Okay. So look at first, I'll discuss with you the student response. It means कि मैं आपको I'll show you the candidate answer script, which is high level. ठीक है? And he got maximum number, यानी 7 out of 7 number. Then I'll discuss the examiner comment. So first I'll share with you candidate response. वो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करती हूँ. जी, look at this. अब you know that the question is I have shown you earlier. अब look at how candidate is answering this question. As I told you कि 3 paragraph answer is required for 7-mark answer. सो हम यहाँ देखते हैं कि कैंडिडेट ने किस तरह से 3 रीजंस को एक्सप्लेन किया है. The British had experienced industrial revolution due to which they had advanced weaponry and modern techniques which gave them an edge over the Indians who used old and outdated weaponry. Second paragraph के अंदर he is explaining the other reason as well. The British had gotten a lot of revenue from wars like Plassey and Buxar and favorable trading with the Nawabs. Hence, they used these revenues to strengthen their military. And then the third reason, the British fought with devotion under Queen and strong military leaders who made clever strategies that could not be challenged by the weak Indian army, right? So in this way, in 3 paragraphs, the candidate explained 3 different reasons, right? Up the strength of candidate response is that first he identified the reason and then he also gave the results. It means that the output, the result or the evaluation. Okay. Now we can see the examiner comments, yani how he is giving marks or what is the strength of this answer. Okay. So look at the examiner comments. G. Now look at examiner comments. How he is going to comment this answer. Number 1, the candidate has given and explained 3 reasons, okay, which is the strength of candidate answer. And he is also focusing the question statement, which was why the British were able to take control of India by 1850, right? So he is focusing on 2 things. Number 1 keyword is why, and number 2, the time period, right? Now you can see all 3 explanations are accurate, concise, and relevant. Second strength is, as a result, the candidate has produced a well-explained answer which meets the requirements of level 3. So he got 7 out of 7 number, right? Now I'm going to share the middle level answer. Okay? So in this way you can compare कि जो हम अभी मैं आपके साथ share करूँगी, second script जो आपके साथ share करूँगी, what is the difference between the high level and the middle level, right बेटा? So अब मैं एक और candidate का script आपके साथ share कर रही हूँ, which got the middle level and he got 5 out of 7 number. So first I'll show you the candidate response. G. Look at this. Now he is going to answer in this way. The same question is, but candidate how he is giving his answer, किस तरह से वो आपको answer लिख रहे हैं. Look at this. East India Company started trading in the subcontinent in 1612. They set up their bases in Madras, Calcutta, and Bombay. Their trade with India proved so successful that they wanted to protect and ensure its survival and profitability. Second paragraph, look at this. They set up their own army to protect their bases. The French wanted part in the trade, so they encouraged Nawab of Bengal to attack one of the bases. Through Robert Clive's effective planning, he beat Nawab Sirajuddaulah in the Battle of Plassey. This elevated EIC, yani East India Company's power in the eyes of the Indians. Next battle was the Battle of Buxar, in which EIC came out victorious and got a hold of Bihar and Orissa. EIC wanted to secure their spice trade by acquiring the south of subcontinent. They beat Marathas who were rising and got the hold of Deccan too. Princes of Mysore beat them twice. However, they were able to beat Tipu Sultan twice and get the hold of Mysore too. After this, they annexed Sindh too. Indians could do little to stop this due to British supremacy in the art of war, skills and techniques, and their artillery. EIC war was backed up by the world's greatest power, Britain. They had a constant supply of arms and funds. They also had an effective communication system. This is why British were able to take control of India by 1850. Now look at answer that all the information provided in first, second, and third paragraph, this is irrelevant information. Okay? It means that reasons are asked here, and the candidate is providing irrelevant information, except the last paragraph. He is explaining some strength of British, that how they were successful to ओवरकम द इंडियंस. ठीक है, लेकिन इसीलिए इसको हम कहते हैं मिडिल क्लास और मिडिल लेवल आंसर. अब नाउ यू कैन सी द एग्जामिनर कमेंट. अब यू कैन इजीली कंपेयर फर्स्ट स्क्रिप्ट एंड द सेकंड स्क्रिप्ट. तो आपको यू कैन इजीली जज द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द फर्स्ट स्क्रिप्ट और फर्स्ट रिस्पॉन्स, और सेकंड रिस्पॉन्स के अंदर आपको नजर आ रहा है कि किस तरह से स्टूडेंट्स जो हैं इररेलेवेंट लिख रहे हैं. तो इररेलेवेंट लिखने की वजह से ही आपके जो मार्क्स होते हैं वो कम हो जाते हैं, यानी आपका जो ग्रेड है वो वेरी करता है. सो नाउ आई शेयर विद यू द एग्जामिनर कमेंट्स कि एग्जामिनर ने इसको किस तरह से कमेंट किया. जी, अब मिडिल लेवल जो अभी मैंने आपके साथ कुछ दिखाया था स्टूडेंट का आंसर. अब लुक एट एग्जामिनर कमेंट. The candidate wrote a long answer. अब इसको आप देख सकते हैं. Previous answer was a short answer. It was a concise answer, लेकिन accurate answer यानी 3 paragraph बहुत ही concisely उसने focus information provide की थी. But the second answer was a long answer in response to the question. Question जो है वो already same question था on the ways in which the British were able to take control of India. It means that we are focusing on the reasons only. अब इसके अंदर देखो parts of the answer were irrelevant. ठीक है, जैसे मैंने अभी आपके साथ डिस्कस किया था, irrelevant information was provided. ठीक है, as they referred to the East India Company. इसके अंदर उन्होंने उसकी इंफॉर्मेशन जो प्रोवाइड की वो ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी से रिलेट कर रही थी. बट यहाँ जो है हम फोकस राइटिंग रिक्वायर्ड है. और डिस्क्राइब वेरियस बैटल्स दैट द ब्रिटिश वर इन्वॉल्व विद ऑन द सबकॉन्टिनेंट. which is not required here. In the last few lines, the candidate was able to provide a reason and an explanation. जैसे आपको मैंने बताया लास्ट पैराग्राफ के अंदर, so that is why they were gaining a mark at the bottom of level 3. ठीक है, level 3 का at the bottom he got 5 number out of 7. So today I'll discuss with you 7 mark answer. मैंने आपको 2 आंसर स्क्रिप्ट दिखाए और इससे आपको पता चल गया होगा कि 7 आउट ऑफ 7 नंबर लेने के लिए जो आंसर स्क्रिप्ट है वो कैसा होना चाहिए, और अगर आप एक एवरेज या मिडिल लेवल आंसर अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हैं तो उसके अंदर क्या गलतियां कर रही हैं ये मैंने आपको बताया है. बिकॉज 2 things are very important. Number 1 कि आपने you have to focus on question statement and please provide information accordingly. If you have learned a lot, it doesn't mean that you are writing all you know. ठीक है, आपको सिर्फ वो लिखना है which is required in question statement. ठीक है, तभी आप मैक्सिमम नंबर ले सकते हो. और इसीलिए मैंने आपके साथ ये 2 चीजें शेयर की हैं. एक तो आपके साथ एक्चुअल कैंडिडेट रिस्पॉन्सेज और नंबर 2 एग्जामिनर कमेंट्स. ठीक है, आपकी जो क्वेरीज होंगी आप मुझे बता सकते हो कमेंट के अंदर लिखकर कि आपको ये लेसन जो है वो कैसा लगा. और इसके बाद मैं एक और आपके साथ लेसन जो है वो करूंगी जो कि 10 मार्क्स के बारे में होगा. और इसी तरह कंपैरेटिव स्टडीज जो है वो मैं आपको दूंगी कि किस तरह से हाई लेवल आंसर जो है उसका स्टाइल ऑफ राइटिंग क्या होता है, और अगर आप मिडिल लेवल कर रही हैं तो उसमें क्या गलतियां हैं जिसकी वजह से आपका ग्रेड जो है वो सफर करता है. ठीक है, सो नेक्स्ट लेसन तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज. और प्लीज मुझे अपनी क्वेरीज के बारे में जरूर लिखिएगा. इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेरी रिगार्डिंग दिस तो आई विल आंसर यू. तो कमेंट बॉक्स के अंदर कमेंट में जरूर लिखिएगा. थैंक यू सो मच. नेक्स्ट लेसन जो है वो आपसे मैं डिस्कस करूंगी वो 10 मार्क क्वेश्चंस के बारे में होगा. और 10 मार्क जो क्वेश्चन है वो ये क्वेश्चन है बेसिकली जो अभी पेपर मैंने आपके साथ डिस्कस कर रही हूँ, जो आपको पेपर शो करवा रही हूँ वो जून 95 का पेपर है. ठीक है, सो नेक्स्ट टाइम जो नेक्स्ट लेसन होगा उसके अंदर मैं आपके साथ ये क्वेश्चन जो है वो डिस्कस करूंगी. टिल देन अल्लाह हाफिज.